Greetings, beautiful souls. Thank you for walking with me on a journey where we are changing and growing and transforming from the three-dimensional fearful being into a fifth-dimensional thriving, beautiful human being, staying in this human body and living a life that we deserve to have, living a life filled with love, happiness, good health, positive abundance, everything that you want to have. Right? It's time that we create a miracle. Remember my meditation, create a miracle? It's time to go back to it and really observe and define what is it that you really want. What is the miracle in your life that you would like to manifest? We live in the time of infinite possibilities, and yes, we hear it from left and the right. But now we're learning to understand it a little bit more. What does it really mean? It means that we are able to look at the soul, mind, consciousness within this body. We are able to align them in a way that they will support us and that the body will support us to create a reality that we would like to have. The reality of infinite possibilities, or of limitless energies and opportunities and the situations. Again, I'm gonna repeat it, where everything is possible. So we are looking, at the ego mind, we are looking at the soul consciousness. Now we are getting more and more connected to our soul, to that essence of ourselves. As I say many times, the soul brings the love of the God source to this universe, to all these constellations and planets, and down to the earth. It is the God source, the spark of light within you that carry this unconditional love to everybody here. And then we're trying to find that love, but it's really hard to find that kind of the love on the earth. And if you are the bringer of the love, and you know the love from the all possible aspects of it, then perhaps there's something else that you need to experience on the earth. Of course, love is the most powerful energy, and the love is the answer to everything. But there's something else that you want to experience, and that is the happiness. Happiness is a physical thing. As I repeat many times, happiness is a choice, and believe in a time when we can choose how we feel. Are we gonna feel sad? Are we gonna feel happy? Are we gonna feel afraid? Or are we gonna trust ourselves and our life and our mission? What it is that you want to feel, and do you want to experience happiness in this life? So I'm pretty convinced that the answer is yes, yes, and yes. We all want to be happy, and we all want to have a love within our life. So happiness is something that you do every single day. It is not something that you necessarily buy. It can make you happy, but it is that activity, something that makes you happy, that you can make a cup of tea for yourself, walk in your backyard, go swimming, or just to watch the clouds to move in the sky. That is the happiness. And then you bring and manifest that happiness into physical life, into what you are doing in your work. And of course, that is all weaved together with the love of the God source within you. You are love. You are the bringers of love. We just have forgotten about it, and we have been broken by the life on earth. That we believe we don't deserve love, we are not worthy love, we feel rejected, we feel abandoned, and we feel betrayed. That is how our soul is feeling out of this body. Abandoned, rejected, betrayed by us. It's really crazy, because you say, this is not what I want. These things that happen to me sort of, push part of my soul consciousness out of the body, because not all of it can leave of the body, because we would all die. So there's definitely a fragment of it, but the other fragments are all over the place. Now, crazy and chaotic things are happening lately, right? To every single one of us. You are either feeling exhausted, or you may feel sick, you may feel challenged by a lot of things, you may feel overwhelmed. There's a lot of things going, and a lot of past is resurfacing, and a past from many years back, past that you believe you already healed. Now, this is not another cycle, or not another, tormenting thing that's supposed to happen to you. This is literally a quick kind of a movement of the energy that really giving you an opportunity to practice what you are saying. The car is moving up here. Trust, right? Trust is not gonna hit me. It did not hit me, thank God. Again, practice what you are saying. Even I have to hold myself to it, you know, holding myself to the trust, holding myself to the believing in unconditional love and to all of this. So whatever's going in your life, choose how you're gonna feel about it. If you feel you are trapped, if you feel that the things are not going well, if you feel somebody's surfacing, emotions and situations are happening, maybe there's not exactly the way how to solve it right now, but there's a one way you can do. You can choose how you're going to feel about it. And I promise you one thing, if even in the impossible situation you sit there without mocking, without, you know, without being sarcastic, but with your honesty, and you says, okay, I can be really angry right now or disappointed or sad, or I can just feel content and happy because I'm sitting here in kind of hot car right now because I'm in South Carolina and I need to put on my air condition, or I'm just gonna feel, you know, complain about it and miserable and so much on. So if I choose to feel happy, something magical happens. Your soul, you know, that love of the God source kind of like swirl inside of you and assist you, helps you on this journey, shows you what is next. Now you need to know what is that you want, so it can lead you in what is next. That's why I'm saying it's time to create our miracles. Now I'm pointing to it because that's the picture that is penned on, because that is the picture on my meditation. One of my first meditation I have created, create a miracle. I have created my miracles, several of them with this kind of the meditation, and I encourage you that you create yours. So the whole taking out of this, or the objectives of today, let's feel happy within our body. That will invite your soul to reconnect and accept everything that have ever happened to you. Second, what is your miracle that you want to manifest? What is it that you want? Be clear, be clear, be clear. Go into all details, know how it feels and how it, think up of the all logistics with it, around it, and so much on. And then let's get to the work to manifest it. And the third and the last thing, whatever's going on within your life, remember, sometimes you cannot choose the circumstances or whatever is happening. Sometimes you have to just accept it. It is what it is. And then you need to choose happiness. Because if you choose the fear and the sadness, then you're gonna co-create and feed into that situation with the sadness and the fear. And again, we all are going through the stuff. It's not just you, it's me as well. So we have to stick together and encourage one another. It's not that you says like, well, she talks about it and she has her life figured out. No, I'm figuring it out as I'm going, same as you do. So it is okay. We just need to remind ourselves, let's stick to a positive feeling because everything else will align around it. And your soul wants you to thrive. If the soul came from the God source, the creator, the universe, whatever you call it, it wants you to thrive. It does not want you to be unhappy and suffer and live a miserable life or be in the sick body. It honestly wants you to thrive because it loves us. It loves us. And we carry that love within us. So it's time to go within, find the love of the God source within us and says, thank you. I am going to be happy and I'm going to strive to be happy, and it may take a little time until it catch up, but it will. And then all the guidance and everything wonderful aligns to it. So with this message, I love you, I love you, I love you. If you like what I do, please check out my new course that is coming in about a week. We will work with the extraterrestrial implant removals and detection of them, and that will be 1 week, and the second week I will talk about extraterrestrial abductions and what problem you may have with that. It's a completely new, it is based on my book The Soul Cleansing, which is very, very popular, and I'm gently re-editing it right now. I got you the notes and the suggestions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it very soon will be available on the Amazon in the hard copy. Yay, 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 yay. So you're gonna choose to be happy about it. Perhaps that is the little miracle that I'm manifesting right now. So as I send you the good wishes, let's send each other the beautiful wishes and the blessing that your life is filled with love and happiness, that you have a good health, success, prosperity, abundance, because when you have it, we all have it. Remember the crystals inside of the earth that we connect? When you have it, we all have it. So I love you, love and light from my heart to yours.